I am Alice of KHR Arts and Cloud Orchid Publishing, and today I am going to talk to y'all about one of my favorite books, Child of the Prophecy by Juliet Marillier. So this is the third and final story in the series in terms of the prophecy. There are more stories in the Seven Waters series that I have yet to read, and I very much want to read them. They are on my bookshelf and my TBR list, but this is the final installment of, in particular, the prophecy. And we follow Niamh's daughter. So this is a little bit of a break from the first two stories in that in Daughter of the Forest, the first story, we follow Sorsha. And then in the second story, Son of Shadows, we follow Sorsha's daughter, Leodin. But in this story, we follow Niamh's daughter. Niamh was the sister of Leodin. And again, I am so bad with these names, y'all. I'm so sorry. This is her name, the daughter, and I'm going to take a crack at it. Fainne. I think that's how it's pronounced. Probably wrong. Again, I'm sorry. But we follow Fainne, and it is very obvious that we're having a big departure from the first two books, where she is raised by her grandmother, who we then find out. Not exactly a spoiler, because story's got a story, and it's a huge part of, like, the first few chapters. The Lady Oonagh! How's that for a crazy twist, y'all? Oh my goodness. Her grandmother is the Lady Oonagh, so all this stuff from book 1 and book 2 is starting to come together here. It is crazy, y'all. Like, oh my god, when I read that, I think it's like in the first chapter or something, I like lost my mind. I was like, what? Are you serious? So yeah. So, that's come home to roost. And for some reason, this daughter is being raised in secret, away from everyone else. We are far away from Seven Waters, so there's a lot of stuff going on. And we also learn that Fainne is also a sorceress, that she knows how to use magic, and the Lady Oonagh is training her to use magic. Unfortunately, Niamh is not in the picture. We find out that unfortunately she passed away, but her father, the druid, is there. And he, for the most part, takes care of her, at least does his best to. And eventually, Fainne has to leave home and fulfill what her grandmother asks of her. And I can't tell you that because that is kind of a spoiler, but that is the catalyst for Story's Got a Story. And so Fainne goes out into the world and is doing her best to fulfill what her grandmother told her that she needs to do. And along the way, she starts to realize that her grandmother is the bad guy. And so she starts to have all this internal conflict of, oh my god, am I the bad guy? And so she starts to really question this quest that she's been sent on. Why has she been sent on it? Really question what she's been told about these people, which, surprise, she's supposed to do something bad to the people of Seven Waters. And then she finds out, oh no, I'm the bad guy. Maybe I shouldn't do that. These people are actually really nice people. Uh-oh. So all of that internal conflict just creates such a new dimension to this story, in that the first two stories, the main characters are just so sure of their mission and so sure of themselves and are just so sure that they are on the righteous path and they are confirmed that yes, you are the good guy, you are doing the right thing. Whereas this is such a big twist where she thinks she's in the right and then suddenly realizes, oh no, I'm the bad guy. And so she starts to work to be like, what do I need to do to not be the bad guy? I don't want this. And in doing so, that is the catalyst for what eventually comes to pass, that the prophecy is fulfilled. So that is not a spoiler, that the prophecy is fulfilled at the end of this story. What is a spoiler is who and how the prophecy is fulfilled. It will literally leave your jaw on the floor. I was shocked when I figured it out. I was like, are you serious? So yeah, this is such an exciting story. All of the loose ends come together from book 1 and book 2 in book 3. Book 3, y'all, like, it is not as good as Daughter of the Forest because Daughter of the Forest is just a masterpiece, but this book is just so amazing and so exciting, and honestly, I do think it is better than book 2. Book 2 can be a wee bit slow, but book 3 is in your face and action-packed, and I could not put it down. I absolutely could not put it down, so I highly, highly recommend it. I hope y'all enjoyed this video. If you did, please be sure to give it a like, and if you're new, subscribe. All right, y'all. Thank you so much for watching. Take care. Bye-bye.